Okay, I was just thinking I wanted to write something down, but instead I was just gonna tell the story to my phone. But you know what? Sometimes I wake up and I have these crazy memories. And today I woke up and I was remembering when I was working on a landing craft called the Crystal Tide in western Alaska. And we went up the Kobuk River. And I remember we had been kind of skirting like up through Falls Pass and on the coast, and we were in the ocean. And then at one point we went in at Kotzebue, and then we went up the Kobuk River. And I just remember, I mean, the sound of that diesel motor. And I had a pair of insulated Carhartt coveralls. And when we got going up that river, we were going to Kobuk and Kayana. And I just remember it was so windswept and flat. It was just a sort of grassland and muskeg. And, they say up there's a woman behind every tree, but there's just no freaking trees. And, yeah, just going up the river bend. I remember I was listening to the Graham Parsons. Take me down to your dance floor, and I won't mind the people when they stare. Yeah, and I just remember, just that feeling of the flat land, and then I think when we were either in Kiana or Kobuk, I remember a kid found a mammoth tusk. It's kind of a big deal. They have a crisis with the youth there. A lot of issues, a lot of substance abuse and suicide. And, it's definitely a tough community, but it was beautiful. It was really beautiful. And I remember actually that I went to the in Kiana. I remember everybody's into basketball up there. Like the natives are into basketball and kind of hip hop, and they got this kind of, back then they were kind of wearing the baggy jeans that kind of down low and everything, and but they're also traditional. These people have been on the land for a long time, and there's this kid out front of the post office. I remember it was really heady. It was a heady time because a kid had just committed suicide. This is a small village, and so it was just really, strange to be in this native village, just passing through. We were delivering road building supplies, but I remember, I think I was trying to use a payphone to call this girl Emily from Utah, I believe. But I saw this kid, and he had little traditional tattoos coming down there on his face and stuff like that. And they're quiet, I talk a freaking lot, right? But the natives in general are really quiet. And I remember this kid, we were sitting there together in silence for a while, and then he just said, "The caribou are coming." And I just realized this kid was connected to this ancient cycle in life, and underneath the 2-pack shirt and all that crazy stuff, this was just like this young indigenous man that's been for generations just waiting for the caribou to come in the fall. Beautiful memory. That one isn't on my Facebook memories, so I don't get it. I have to find it in my own head. So I just wanted to remember that. All right, peace out.